$1.4 billion. That is how much Donald Trump has made since returning to the White House. Not from a salary, not from a business he sold, but while being president. And here's the part that matters. This number is probably too low. To understand why, you have to look at how this presidency works. Not just politically, but financially. Every president comes into office with power. Trump came back with something else. A global business machine ready to turn power into profit. Let's put that $1.4 billion into context. The median American household makes about $83,000 a year. Trump's post-re-election profits equal 16,000 times that income. Imagine stacking that money, each stack representing one American family. You would need more than 16,000 families to match what one president has made. So, where is it coming from? Start overseas. The Trump Organization is pushing more than 20 foreign projects, hotels in Oman, an office tower in India, a golf course near Riyadh. These projects don't just need investors, they need governments, permits, land, tax breaks. And here's where the lines start to blur. In Vietnam, a $1.5 billion Trump golf project broke ground outside Hanoi. About a month later, the U.S. dialed back threatened tariffs on Vietnam. Vietnamese officials fast-tracked the project, even ignoring their own laws. Coincidence? Or incentive? Then there's tech. Amazon paid $28 million for a documentary about Melania Trump. That is way more than any other bidder, and more than Amazon has ever paid for a project like this. Why would they do that? Jeff Bezos runs a company facing antitrust scrutiny, defense contract decisions, and space deals that depend on federal approval. Media companies are paying too. Since Trump's return, X, Meta, ABC News, YouTube, and Paramount have paid more than $90 million in settlements. One case stands out. Paramount paid $16 million over the editing of a Kamala Harris interview, a routine journalistic practice. 3 weeks later, the FCC approved an $8 billion merger involving Paramount. And then there's the jet. Qatar gifted Trump a $400 million plane, used as Air Force One, which Trump has said he plans to keep after leaving office. Shortly after, he said this in Doha: "We are going to protect this country." But the real money is crypto. The Trump family has made at least $867 million from cryptocurrencies. Anyone, including foreign actors, can buy Trump-linked coins, quietly transferring wealth to the president's family. One UAE-backed fund announced a $2 billion deposit into a Trump firm. 2 weeks later, the U.S. approved access to advanced chips. Here's the problem. We will never know how many decisions were made for policy and how many were made for profit. And that uncertainty is the damage. Past presidents worked hard to avoid even the appearance of profiting from office. Harry Truman left the White House without a car and refused job offers because he said they weren't hiring him, they were hiring the presidency. Trump is doing the opposite, openly blending power and profit at a scale America has never seen. As Aristotle warned more than 2,000 years ago, a government can still look like a republic even as it hollows out from the inside. When public office becomes a private business, the system doesn't just corrupt leaders, it corrupts trust. And once that trust is gone, democracy doesn't just collapse all at once, it just stops working.
Subscribe to Oneindia and never miss an update. Download the Oneindia app now.